What are you doing in here? I was expecting the pizza delivery boy. Hence my current position. Welcome back to Watch the James Don't Play. My name is James, and it's pronounced James.
Himes?
Himes?
Is it Himes?
Himes?
James. Okay, you're James, and I'm Watson.
Himes von Stuckenberg? Yeah, that's my Christian name.
Terrible. Terrible.
Awful.
All this is terrible. Just cut all this out.
No, absolutely.
This cuts right out.
Nope. We're keeping it, baby.
I know.
What are you doing? Why are you in the library?
I don't know. We were just doing the intro. I was just vamping.
Get the fuck out of the library.
All right. I like libraries. Hey, let's reenact that scene from Seven where he does research. Remember when they go to the library after hours?
And you're like, Brad Pitt, you don't know how to read.
I hate that Brad Pitt is anti-library. It's so lazy.
He's anti-library?
Yeah, he's like, oh, what are we doing? Why do I got to read these dusty old books? Remember that?
No, I don't.
You don't remember his character being like, I got the Cliff Notes. Great, you know?
I remember King of the Hill where he goes, dusty old bones full of green dust.
Yeah.
I'm like, that kid needs to be punched in the face. Right?
Am I just going deeper in, or is this actually going to help me?
I think you need to go, follow the yellow brick road. And it'll take you out of there. Nope. It's not the way it's telling you to go. Now you're in the, what do you call it? The greenhouse area, I guess?
Yeah, greenhouses.
That was one of the coolest parts. So we went down to Harry Potter World back in when the COVID-19 pandemic was in full swing.
And just a daily.
Just in the middle of it, everybody was wearing masks. I don't think they had a COVID-19 vaccine yet. They being the...
All right, other people were alive. You don't have to paint the picture that strong.
It was fucked, though, is what I'm saying.
But yeah, it is easy to gloss over how different it was just a short time ago.
So we go to Universal Studios. This is our honeymoon. And we want to go see Harry Potter Land. There are a couple things that my wife and I both enjoy. Two of those things are... What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to interact with that.
You can't.
Well, then why does it have a flame thing there?
That's a teleportation area. So that's just an example of a place that you can teleport to in the wild. So if you go to your map, you see these little green flames on there.
That's where you'd
That's your fast travel. That's where you pop up, right?
But that still doesn't answer my question of how you interact with them.
Oh, you don't. In fact...
How would I end up there then?
Oh, you'd fast travel to it?
From
wherever. You can fast travel from anywhere. You can pause your game, go to the map.
Oh, you don't use them as jumping off points. You just use them as landing pads only.
Landing pads only. They're landmarks.
Now I'm with you. I was like, what do you mean you can use them to fast travel, but you can't interact with them?
Oh, exactly what I mean.
My brain just broke for a second. I was just like, wait, what's happening? So you and your wife.
Yeah, we go to Universal Studios. We'll come back to that, by the way, because there's something about the Flu Flame locations that they quietly updated that we need to come back around to.
Oh, yeah?
It's our honeymoon. We go to Universal Studios because we want to go to Harry Potter Land. We want to go down to Diagon Alley, like their little version of it, you know, and they have Gringotts Bank with the dragon on top of it. It's very cool. And I got to fix
I got to go outside. I just want to go outside. It's so hard to go outside in this game.
I see. I'm getting you outside.
That's all you're doing is getting me outside. Yep.
Right. I mean, if you've never
trying to do it quietly while you were telling your story, but yeah, all right.
If you've never played the game before, you're not going to know where to go.
God, we are blue balling this story about you and your wife so hard.
It's hot, isn't it?
It's pretty hot. All right, I'm edging, and go. Give me some more story.
We get down there, and we looked into it to see if the park was going to be open. They say we're going to be open, but we're going to be open in limited capacity.
Right.
I said, fine. All of these parameters that you need to work with.
Whatever safety precautions you feel like you need to put in place, I'm willing to play ball.
I'm on board. Let's do it. I really want to go there. I know this is horrible timing. It wasn't my idea to have a pandemic.
Yeah, whose idea was that? He got fired.
Ask the right person, and they'll tell you whose idea it was.
Oh, my God.
They already have a name behind it.
Nope, don't. Just keep telling your story.
What was the story?
I don't know. You're veering into Tucker Carlson mode, though.
Oh, right. I'm trying to think of why we brought it up in the first place, though.
You were telling a story about going to Universal Studios to Harry Potter.
Yeah. So me and my wife, we enjoy a couple things. Lord of the Rings, we both collectively enjoy, and we really like Harry Potter, so we wanted to experience Harry Potter. in person, and we bought wands. It was a whole thing.
I can't enter while mounted, and it won't let me dismount
Can't-
here. You piece of shit.
I'm sorry. Can't go in there. This isn't Skyrim. You can't just bound your way up the mountain, which I don't agree with, by the way. I think a true open world game will let me go anywhere and let me break
Look,
the game.
hide the cracks in your game better, or let me exploit it.
Right. Just let
Sorry,
me
go
let me
For the love of God, finish this story.
let me break your game. I don't know what the story is now. I don't remember why we brought it up.
You set up the pandemic so hard that you forgot about the actual like Harry Potter connection to the story.
I have
You
no
said
idea.
You and your wife enjoyed a thing. You went down to Harry Potter Worlds.
I don't know why I brought it up.
We
though.
were talking about
I completely forgot.
being
it.
inside the castle. And
Okay. Oh, I remember now.
Thank you.
It's all coming back together.
Good.
Whenever you're going through the ride, you can go into Hogwarts Castle. Hogwarts Castle is its own ride.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And it will make you vomit.
Sure.
It's going to make you dizzy. If you have any kind of motion sickness,
I'm gonna pet this cat.
you're going to hurl. My favorite part of the line, because there was no line because we got there at like 5 a.m. because we were so concerned about not getting in the park.
I'm petting the cat again.
I see it. It's very nice, isn't it?
2 animation cycles. Good. So
You
you're in
walk
there?
through the greenhouse area, and I really liked it. That's
Ooh,
pretty
yeah.
much it.
Yeah, I remember because we were walking through the greenhouse in the game. That's probably what spawned
And
them.
they had little signs up that said things like, don't touch the mandrakes, they'll scream at you, or things like that. I remember that was a thing. Yeah, you remember how to play the game.
Sort of. It's coming back to me a little. I'm not really playing these between our episodes, so I'm just... It's a little bit of a refresher every time I touch the controls.
I like greenhouses in general. I just like being in them. That's a new thing, isn't it? Yeah, we have a wingless, tentacled faced dragon now.
Yeah, we do. Sorry, I'll get it back out.
He's the Lord of the Shores. By the way, if you haven't played this game, spoiler, you get this guy, and you can just kind of walk around. You can run if you click the left stick.
Wish there was a good way to see his face right now.
I know, right? It's kind of tough. He's got, there you go.
Yeah, you can kind of see him.
Cool, isn't it?
It is neat.
It's a neat creature design.
It's a pretty good design. I do like this.
The Fantastic Beasts movies,
Looks like Cthulhu's
they're not
puppy.
great. The first one, I really liked it. The second and third Fantastic Beasts movies, I don't think should have happened at all. I just didn't think they were very good. But one thing that they did is they helped expand the Harry Potter universe a little bit. And by having beasts in this game, it's added a whole new layer. Like, if you don't play the game, you just want to be like a rancher and have all your little critters
Oh, yeah.
in your vivarium,
Yeah.
by all means,
Awesome.
have at it.
That's cool.
You know,
I need to talk to this guy.
I like animals, you know? Any game that lets me have a dog or
Hello,
a cat
Leopold.
or something. Leopold Babcock.
Yeah, I want a familiar. I want something.
Right.
I don't care if it's BD1 in Jedi Fallen Order or, well, not necessarily Navi and Zelda because she got annoying quick. But
listen, hey.
ooh, yeah, I don't think there was anybody who liked that.
Listen up, you
But
fucking
yeah,
asshole.
In general, I want a sidekick. Sonic has Tails, Mario has Luigi, whatever. I'm gonna fly again.
Tails is gay for Sonic, right?
No. Tails is a
Prove it.
twink bottom for Knuckles. I believe that's canon.
One of these days we should read Sonic the Hedgehog fanfic on the show.
Are we rated for that? I don't know that we have to push it up to X for
It's
that,
not
probably.
like we're getting... Here's the thing. If we had any kind of monetization happening right now, we would be demonetized.
Sure.
That's all that would happen. They wouldn't take it off. YouTube wouldn't say, now, boys, that's not very nice.
That's not how proper young gentlemen speak.
You said the F word in relation to Sonic's butthole. How dare you? And that wouldn't go over very well with like their advertisers, but they're not going to take the video down. Nice thing about watching our videos, at least for now anyway, is that you can start the video and there's not going to be an ad.
Yeah.
No one's got commercials before our videos. There's none of that garbage. I actually have an app on my phone. I'm not going to say it for legal reasons, but it is a thing that on my phone, and it lets me watch YouTube videos without any intros, and it lets me watch YouTube videos without any advertising.
Did I do that for you?
You did, yeah. We're not going to say the name of it because I think
there's no reason to.
we probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's got little notifications that pop up on the bottom of the screen, and it said skipped intro, and then sometimes it says skipped annoying self-promotion.
Oh, yeah.
And I go,
Yeah.
you didn't have to add annoying.
You know that thing that we're talking about? You can't get that anymore.
No, you can't. I have it, and I'm never going to get rid of it.
You should never get rid of it.
Sometimes I have to empty the cache.
Right.
Because
what are these bowls?
they have to do with the Merlin trial that you just activated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You don't touch my balls. Leave my balls be.
Can I fondle them a little?
A little bit.
All right.
You want to be nice to them.
Deal.
Put on these isopropyl alcohol coated nitrile gloves beforehand.
I'll tell you what. I'll be tough but fair with your balls. Notice of temporary vacation.
Treat them like you would during a little league baseball game on a baseball tee.
So pound a 12-pack of Miller High Life and then berate it for all my failed dreams?
Then scream at it.
Yeah.
Scream mercilessly at my balls.
All right.
Thank you.
That's what all I want, man.
That's all I want.
What you want.
That's what I have instead of kids, by the way, are critters, not balls. Still got those. The comment about the beasts and how I like that they added all the cool beasts to the Harry Potter universe. I really enjoyed that because I like critters. I have 3 dogs. I have a cat that I've been told is overweight.
Really?
She's 3 pounds overweight.
Oh.
Well, that's a lot for a cat.
I know it's a lot for a cat, but she's not like a 30-pound cat.
No. She's pushing 15 pounds. She should weigh about 12 pounds.
Sure.
And I'm like, hey, bad.
I had a dog that weighed 12 pounds once.
And she's got dandruff because she doesn't groom herself. So I have to start brushing her with a fine-tooth comb.
Aw.
And I'm like,
Is she depressed? Why is she not grooming herself?
she's just shitty. She's lazy. Just doesn't want to.
Sure.
For whatever reason. Looking into it, I wouldn't. Cats are funny like that.
Cats are funny.
Oh, it's a little monkey man. Yeah, it's yours. She's bent over. What are you doing in here? I was expecting the pizza delivery boy. Hence my current position. Get out of my house. I'm like, well, you didn't lock it.
I don't know why.
Fun fact, she did lock it. I unlocked it.
What's the game I've been playing where Y interacts with doors? Because I just keep doing that spell to open doors.
Oh, I don't know. Confringo, it's open. Stop it.
You know that phenomenon where you're just like, I've been playing a different game too much.
You go, Expelliarmus, and the doorknob flies off.
Yeah.
You go, God damn it.
Turns into a barrel.
Quit fucking with it, man. Just leave it be.
I want the lizard again. Hey, there he is. Charging.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
He kind of glows, and why is he glowing? I don't know. He's pissed.
Because he's charging up, bro.
Yeah. Does he shoot fire? No, he just charges.
It's enough.
You are enough, tentacle monster boy. It's so cool. You just get to ride this giant thing. Have you ever considered owning a bird? Have you known anyone that owns a bird?
Have I known? Yes. Would I consider? Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's kind of...
One, they live way too long.
Yeah, they live 97 years.
We're
talking parrots and shit like that. The kind of bird that you're likely to own.
2, they're bordering on such an intelligence that I would feel bad even owning it. Sure. Because that's leads to some weird existential stuff.
The bird is left by itself.
Look, at a certain point, if my bird is 125 years old and I'm dead, then I'm the bird's pet. You know what I mean?
Right.
He had a life and he owned me for a little while.
I have existed for eons. I have seen all and know all. Kill me. Your parrot, probably. The parrot that you think, oh, he's cute. I'm like, no, he's having an existential crisis.
He knows more and sees more than he should, you know?
I like that the round cage was knocked over and the cage with corners was still upright. Because that's a bird thing. You're not supposed to have round cages for birds. I guess they freak out if they don't have a corner to hide in. That's the kind of shit that I'm not prepared for with a bird. Nice save.
Right?
Clean. You were going to die.
I figured it out just in time.
I gotta ram this thing between my crotch so I don't fall too hard.
Oh, it's great.
So here's the thing that I want to know is that did he fall that hard on the broom, or did the broom kind of suddenly go to the speed, jump into him? It says, I've got you. Don't worry. I'll always be between your legs if you need me.
I don't know. I don't think it's ever written in the books from the broom's perspective to be like, the broom lunged into it. I felt the warmth of its thigh gracing its cheek.
Delicious.
Because I don't know about you, but when I imagine a sentient broom, I'm only imagining the feather duster from Beauty and the Beast.
Harry's thighs were supple and thick as the broom caressed him softly.
His adult muscles and musk had come in the previous summer.
Ew.
Marinate in it, young Potter.
So birds, am I right?
Yeah, they're fucking weird, man.
Don't get one. Where are you? I've never been here before.
I think we're in a cauldron show.
Oh, hey, what's going on? Can you have stuff for us? No? Walking there hugs me, just fucking killing people.
Hey, bro. Hey. I can't interact with him, it seems.
No, you can't. He's like, I'm fucking working. It's 2 a.m.
I will get fired if I stop what I'm doing.
It's 2 a.m. and I shouldn't have taken that Adderall. So here I am, dusting these pots.
Let's see if we can go out the back way.
Yeah, you can get out the back way. Of course you can. You just do whatever you want. We have a Vada Kedavra, by the way. You need to find an enemy now so you can use it.
Yeah.
Get out of Hog.
All right, let's talk a little bit about why we're doing a quadrilogy here.
Yeah. Do you want me to get you to an enemy so you can see a Vada Kedavra?
I'm gonna get out the map and see what's what.
All right. Follow the yellow brick road on your compass there.
Fair enough.
That'll take you out of town.
Okay.
Just follow that.
I can do that.
I bring up birds because I have a birdhouse now. Like I'm the guy that has I have one tree in my yard and it's a mature tree. Oh, don't. All right, never mind. I lied. Don't follow the yellow brick road. Just get out of town, however you need to.
Okay.
Go one direction. Go down that hill there. I think you can go get out of town.
Yeah, it slopes all downwards.
Yeah.
The way I came.
Yeah, keep going that way.
This way. See, because
follow
I can
that.
see the other shit in the distance.
Yep. Follow that bridge. It'll get you out of town. You're gonna be looking for like red triangles on your map.
Gotcha.
And that's an enemy.
Gotcha.
So you see one of those, and then you'll go to your spell thing. I'll show you what to do when you get there.
So you're a bird watcher now.
I guess so. I was given there's a nearby bird sanctuary. And they gave me a birdhouse. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome. Thank you. What a cool thing to do. What a gracious gesture. So I slapped it on the tree immediately because we have one tree in the yard. And there's a little fat little bird that has taken up roost in the birdhouse. And I'm like, oh, I like this. So I watched it for I was going to be late for work this morning because I was just standing there watching this bird. Its little head was poking out.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, you just had your 75th birthday, right?
Yeah. You found him, by the way. Hit left on the control pad. Oh, no. Hold RT, right trigger, and then hit left. There you go. Now you got a Vada Kedavra. Don't use it until you see a guy, though. There's a guy on the other side of this wall.
Is it the A? Is it just the skull?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Get out of here. Yeah. Shoot his ass. Fuck him.
I see him.
You gonna sneak up on him?
I'll try to.
I like how I said, have sex with him and then kill him.
And then, the murder.
There you go. Now's your chance. Hell yeah. And he's dead. And his buddy's like, holy shit.
Hey, shit, man. I was just playing.
You gotta dodge that shit.
No, you gotta dodge shit.
Yeah, you hold right trigger down and hit the D-pad to use a different spell. Press. Oh no.
I'm invisible.
Sorry, I misspoke.
I'm invisible.
I would know how to do it if I had it in my hands. I could get a different spell. He doesn't know where you went. Where the fuck did it go? He killed that guy.
He just killed my friend.
Oh, you used the Imperial Curse on him, which is the mind control thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot that
makes
I was
sense.
doing things.
You can use Crucio on him too. There you go. I did it. This guy's having a bad time. He's like, just kill me, man.
I'm gonna, buddy.
All in good time. You can hit the right trigger, and you can just cast attacks at them.
Low level attacks. They don't really do anything.
How do you change spells? I forget. I can do it. I don't remember how though. I don't remember how to explain it. No. Yeah, you can do that. I guess that'll work.
That's why we did it last time. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Anyway, whatever. Doing these.
See, I'm standing out there. I'm just watching this bird, and it's squeezing its fat little body out of there. It was having a hard time because I guess maybe it's got babies. I don't know how birds work. I know they have a cloaca. Do they get bigger when they have? Do they get pregnant? Do birds get pregnant? Answer the question.
Pregnant? Yes, I guess technically, but they give birth to an egg.
I'm subscribing mammalian
yeah, I know what you're doing.
Fucking. You know what I'm trying to do.
I know what you're doing.
I don't know anything about birds, but they're. See, this is what it is.
So here's what happens, right?
Yeah.
bird like a chicken, right?
Hold her down.
Regular ass chicken is just fucking.
Oh, you figured out how to.
Constantly gonna do eggs, right? Like it's gonna give an egg every day or whatever.
Yeah.
If there's no sperm present in the chicken, then it just comes on out unfertilized egg, right? Just like you would get at the store. If there is sperm present, then there's a little like place.
I know how it works. It's coming back to me now.
In the chicken that allows it to fertilize.
Kill this goblin. Avada Kedavra him.
Why am I not healing?
Do it.
Sorry. I'm just really distracted.
I'm so excited. It's happening. Outstanding work. Glorious.
Killed him.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a brain fart. I'm like, how do animals happen again? It's a stork, right? There's a stork involved? Mm-hmm. And then it comes out the cloaca.
He brings a jar of pickles, and then when those Vlasics
when they're
eaten,
ripe, the stork puts the Vlasic pickles inside the cloaca, and then 90 days later, you have eggs. That's how people are born. Anyway, yeah, I watch birds now, and I found myself earlier. I just got home from work. My wife's making dinner. And I'm standing outside, like we have like the main picture window in the house.
Sure.
I'm standing there with my hands behind my back, like I'm under arrest, and I'm just watching the birds, just enjoying the show outside, and I'm fascinated by it. And I kind of like click back a little bit, and I go, "What the fuck am I doing?
Hey, what's happening?" Yeah, you start to.
Do I do this now?
Ooh, look, we got green gingham gloves.
Thong. You threw an anvil at the guy and it made an anvil sound, and I enjoyed that. I like it. You need purple spells to get through that guy's stuff. Or just wait for Avada Kedavra to
that's kind of what
come back from your cooldown, and then you can use that on him too. It was one of those things where I go, so I'm going to die someday. And this is one of the things you do leading up to your death is, I guess, stop and smell the roses a little bit, maybe?
Yeah, I guess.
You kind of take it easy. You slow down a little
shifts. Bit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it just does. Anytime you go from any age to another age, the things you're focused on kind of just shift around you. It's not. It's never been a conscious choice for me to go, oh, I'm not into this anymore. I'm into this. It's just kind of one day you look around and go, huh, I guess I'm into this now. I don't really care about that thing I used to care about.
Right. I don't really understand the trauma I experienced as a child, but I kind of understand a little more about why my parents were the way they were. You know what I mean?
That is an important thing that I think happens as you get older. I
think it happens to everybody too.
Yeah, realizing, people who are trying to do any kind of work, sure.
Anything. Right, you're trying to have any kind of
trying to get better?
You're trying to get better? Because this is how you do it. You got to think.
You got to think, work it out, Thinkenstein.
So yeah, I had an existential crisis watching. I don't even know I need to find out what kind of bird it is now.
Right.
It was adorable.
Now you need bird supplies.
Oh, there's a troll over there.
I see him. Yeah.
Get him. I need bird supplies.
I want to see that.
When I was a kid, my grandpa had a clock on the wall that at every hour it played the different sound of
my
a
parents
different.
Still have that clock.
It wasn't just any bird clock though. These were Missouri birds.
I'm familiar with the clock.
You know the one?
Light wood frame, round, white background, picture of the birds over every number. Yeah, I know that clock.
It's awesome. I need it.
It's not. It's horrible. Don't actually buy it.
Okay, I'll regret it. That's how you take care of a troll.
I wanted to do that. From the moment they announced this game, that's what I wanted to do. Just walk up to something giant and just one-shot it. I don't even care about the little goblin guys.
If you're new to this game and you're wondering how soon you unlock that or how soon it becomes available.
The end of the game.
Yeah, you got to finish the main quest before you can unlock it, which makes sense because you can just zap the boss and there you go, you win. That troll's like, haha, I understand the concept of cooldown because this is a video game. He does not understand the concept of clipping through walls, though. He's like, no, this is a wall. I have to stop.
The little one that's pissing me off.
It's always the little ones you got to watch.
All right, let's everybody just be cool until my spell comes back online.
I did something before the show that I'd never done before. I wrote 3 things down that I wanted to talk about. 2 of them we've talked about.
That's true. That is the most show prep either of us have ever done for this.
I pulled out the little notepad on my phone, and I wrote 3 things down. There were 3 bullet points. The first one was look at the birds. Got it. Nailed it. The second one we're going to come back to. The third one we just addressed, which is we're all going to die. And it had to do with the birds.
Oh, I killed the little one instead.
Oh. The troll's like, you fucked up now, sucker. You going down, baby. And you might. We'll see, right?
Nah, I'll be all right.
Nah, I'm fine. Did these guys know that we killed their boss?
I don't know.
You can hit Y whenever the little yellow thing pops up on your head.
I'm learning how to pick up stuff and throw it at them.
It's satisfying.
That's what I'm getting a little better at.
Yeah, I like it. You can even throw certain projectiles from enemies back at them while they're throwing them at you.
Nice.
It's a cool system. It's satisfying.
It's a nice little system. I'm liking this.
I wasn't sure how they were going to do with wands because there's no physical interaction.
Right.
You're not punching anybody.
Yeah, you can't walk up and touch somebody really at all.
You can't. I was worried it was going to be unsatisfying because all it is flipping around and things like that. And some of them in the movies they even made look cool, but I think that had more to do with Gary Oldman than anything. You know?
I think you're exactly right. I think it just has to do with the actor.
Whenever he's playing Sirius Black and he's fighting someone, this is right before he's about to die, right? And he's doing all these little like twirls and shit. I'm like, God, this is awesome. It's intense. He's just flicking a stick around. Why do I care so much?
Right. It shouldn't look believable. It shouldn't look viable. But they say that about actors. You know, a good actor will raise whatever material he's working with.
Right. One of the 3 things I wrote down has to do with an actor, actually. And he pops up on my feed every now and then.
Got that booger.
He's got beef.
Oh.
He's had beef for a long time. I think now he probably feels a little more comfortable talking about it.
Okay.
Now that I wouldn't say that his career is ending or anything.
No, not in a bad way. Just it's time has passed.
To show that time has passed.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why he's wearing glasses now.
See, this is the kind of magic shit I'm here for. Tools sharpening themselves.
Shit doing itself. Automation. Automation before the Industrial Revolution.
And I asked you, they still need slaves? They still need slaves.
We have actual magic blacksmithing happening by itself.
Fantasia style, just work doing itself. No, you got to own other races.
Right.
All right.
And it's got to look a certain way, too. What a piece of shit. That was kind of the beef this actor has, too, is that he feels, and it's not even that he feels, he has obviously been treated differently in Hollywood than other actors. And does that have something to do with the color of his skin? Probably. And that's fucked up. No one's going to say that, though. I'm talking about...
I did it. I did the projectile throwing
Very
back
nice.
at him thing. Yeah.
I'm talking about Ernie Hudson.
Ooh, our boy Ernie.
Dude, he's awesome.
We love Ernie.
Anytime I see him pop up in a movie, I go, it's Winston.
Which is a little disrespectful, but we mean it in a loving way.
I do. I really do.
We really mean it in the most respectful, loving way. He's a great actor. I just get so happy every time I see him.
I call him Winston because in Ghostbusters, I always loved him whenever he popped up because he just seemed like... I liked the other characters. They're great. They're funny. They're kind of wacky.
But they all have their thing. Yeah. They're all kind of, either the wise ass or the dry deadpan one or the, whatever.
Or the nerdy one like Egon,
I liked Winston because Winston was just a guy.
Just a guy.
And he felt the most to me like if you had that job, that's probably how you would feel about it.
He was very frank about it. And I've had that
very
conversation with people.
Yeah.
They'll ask me, I'll be in a job interview or something. And thankfully that hasn't happened in a long time because fuck me, looking for a job sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get a decent one, even a halfway decent one, just stay. I know that's maybe that's not always the best voice, but fuck me, it's rough out there. Anyway, he's being interviewed by Janine, right? And she's going, do you believe in ghosts, specters, phenomenons, things you can't explain?
I was like, Garofalo?
You're right. No, Janine.
It's because we were talking about Mystery Men earlier.
And he goes, if there's a steady paycheck involved, I'll believe anything you say. And I go, this guy gets it.
That's exactly the attitude I would have.
And then all of a sudden, he's a Ghostbuster. He's got a full-time job. He's quickly going to find out that he is in over his head. But every time that he is in over his head, like
he rolls with it pretty good.
He has a full-fledged paranormal activity demon shit in front of them. Flat Top is going to level New York City.
Yeah.
And he goes, fucking get her.
Yeah.
This is our job. We're exterminators. We're pest control. We got the outfits on and everything. We'll do the thing.
Or he's got that line during the Twinkie analogy where he's just like, that'd be a big Twinkie. You know?
He just goes, that's a big-ass Twinkie.
That's a big-ass Twinkie. Like, he's cool. He's so much cooler than you would be in that situation.
He's done some interviews on different podcasts pretty recently, I think.
Okay.
About how he auditioned for the role of Winston Zeddemore, not just in Ghostbusters. He had to audition for that, and he got it. They hired him, obviously. That's Winston now. Oop. Ernie Hudson also had to, or he didn't have to, he wanted to. He wanted to be Winston Zeddemore on the animated show, which is called The Real Ghostbusters.
That's a whole other story.
Because that's a whole other story. He didn't get it. You know why? They said...
Too urban?
No, they said, you don't sound like Winston.
Motherfucker, I am Winston.
He is Winston.
Did he meet the man who sounded more like him than him?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Know?
He didn't say anything. I hope so, because I bet they got along great, because they probably both thought it was bullshit.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But they also both understand how jobs work, and how if someone offers you a job and you want the job, you take the fucking job. It's the way it goes. And I don't think Ernie is going to hold that against anybody. The thing that he's clearly salty about is the casting director that
just
is
the idiots,
fucking
the
stupid.
Idiots in charge of work for him that he had to deal with. You know.
I think about that a lot.
Yeah.
I really do. And if you're applying for a job, if you're on the hunt right now, I know what I just said. Also ignore me because I'm the worst.
Also, follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
Don't settle for somebody pushing you around.
Right. Do the thing that you want to do. If someone's asking you to do something that you're not comfortable with, don't fucking do it. And everything will work out. It always has. Most of the time, I suffer minimal consequence for the silly shit that I do. I don't do bad stuff or anything. I'm not trying to make it sound like that. But whenever I find myself
getting away with felonies, no,
No.
you're just pushing some boundaries of normal social interactions and expectations.
I've been laid off from my job before. That day really fucking sucked. That week really. That weekend, I didn't have a good weekend. How could you?
Yeah, it'll ruin your weekend.
I suddenly had no income.
Yeah.
A couple weeks later, I was all right.
Yeah.
You'd be all right. So going through a rough spot. We're gonna leave. I think we're gonna end on that. You're going through a fucking tough spot, which a lot of us probably are.
Just fucking do what we do. Just pull out your wand and fucking.
Wonderful.
All right, kick in the happy tunes.